Hello, I am Garrett Godfrey, and welcome to the Crowdfunding Christian Music Podcast, where I'm working to connect artists with fans and fans with artists so that you can find and fund the music you love. This is episode 56, recorded Thursday, June 23rd of 2016. Think of me as both your tour guide and filter as we look at some current campaigns by Ashley Corryn, Destroy the Runner, Galactus Jack, Royal Ruckus, and Peter Vantine. I hope you enjoy the show and find something you can connect with and fund. Before we get into the campaigns, I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate you spending some of your time with me. To make things easier to find, I put links to everything we cover in the show notes, and in case you want to go back to specific campaigns and listen again, I've got the timestamps for those campaigns in the show notes too. Hope that helps. So, on to the campaigns. First up tonight is Ashley Corryn out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, with a Kickstarter campaign for her new 12-song debut album. She says some will be straight-up worship, some will be love songs, some will be pop, but all are inspired by her relationship with Jesus. Let's hear more on her campaign video.
Songs. That's where all my songs come from, is this place of, I have experienced such crazy love that this is changing my heart, and my heart is experiencing such joy and freedom, and that's what I want other people to experience, and that's why I want other people to hear this music, is because I want you to experience the same freedom that I've experienced and the same joy that I've found, and so that's why I want to ask you to be a part of joining this journey with me, in sharing this album and being a part of making it happen so that others can come to experience real freedom and joy. I need help is reality. I have to raise $15,000 for this project. You can pre-order my album, so it's 12 songs for $12, plus there are other rewards for the different levels of donations. So you can check those out there because all of them are pretty sweet, if I can say so myself. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video, and for considering being a part of this team. I need your help, but also I'm just excited for you to be a part of making this vision happen and to spread, God's grace and God's love and who He is with others. And so thank you for considering this and for praying about being a part of it. And I'm so excited for you to hear the music and to share that with you. So thank you.
Now, her campaign goal is $15,000, and she's 10% there with 3 weeks to go. This campaign closes July 15th. And as she said in the video, $12 gets you the download of the album. For just a few bucks more, you can get a signed CD for $15, so be sure to check it out. Next up are Destroy the Runner, and thanks go out to Indie Vision Music for tweeting about this. You can follow them on Twitter at @IVMusic. Anyway, Destroy the Runner have an Indiegogo campaign for an EP with less than a week left, so I wanted to make sure you knew about it right away. They are a metal band out of San Diego, and the story is that while they were working on their third release, just a lot of life stuff came up, and the band went on hiatus. But now they're approaching the 10th anniversary of their debut album, and they're ready to make music together again. Let's hear a bit of one of their tracks from that debut album called My Darkness, just so you get a feel for what they sound like.
I never knew I was so dead. Not so I bet you. That's almost over. Dry these tears from my eyes. Breathing me out the beginning. Never let this love fade away. It's almost this is the only thing we're fighting for. Gotta make it through, gotta make
Their campaign goal for this is $12,000, and they're almost halfway there with less than a week left to go. This campaign closes June 29th, but this is a flexible funding goal, which means that whatever they get pledged, they're able to collect even if it falls short of that actual goal. So for $10, you get an early download of the album. For $25, you get the download and a limited run 10-inch vinyl. And then there are more levels available as well, so be sure to check it out. Next up is Galactus Jack from Manchester in the UK with an Indiegogo campaign for an EP of electronic dance music. Let's hear more about his campaign from his video.
Hey, I'm Galactus Jack, and I'm so excited about the fact that I have a new EP almost ready to drop. But here's the reason why I need your help. This is not just about music. Actually, this is about a message. It's actually about sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. For me, the DJing and the music production has always been an opportunity to share my faith in Jesus with people so that they too could know the hope that I believe that I have found, and the hope that I believe is there for all of the world. I hope that is only found in Jesus Christ. And so here's what we need to happen to get us over the finish line. The tracks are basically done, and we want to get the record released at the end of July. What we're really looking for you to do is stand with us in supporting so that we can get a whole bunch of physical CDs made up. So that, yeah, of course we can sell some of those to people who want to buy the music, and people can get it from iTunes and the download stores. But crucially, at the concerts, we can actually give CDs away to kids who are interested, to young people who want to know more. So the music can help them on their journey, can speak life in through the lyrics of the songs, through the vibe and the atmosphere of the songs. But really importantly as well, that the packaging that the CDs come in will actually have links to online content that will help these young people as they begin to journey in what it means to follow Jesus, what it means to be a Christian, help them to make a decision, the greatest decision that any human being can make, to move from existence into life. That's not just going to happen through a music project. This is a tool for going out into the world and witnessing, and I just hope that you will capture something of the vision and stand with us as we try to make this thing a reality. Thanks so much.
Now I want to play a couple of his tracks from his SoundCloud page, because he's got that SoundCloud page linked to from his campaign page. So here's a clip from his track Antidote. And here's the track Neon. His campaign goal is £1,500, and he's just a little over 15% there with just under 2 weeks to go. This campaign ends July 6th, but it's flexible funding, which means that he can collect whatever's pledged even if he doesn't hit that goal. Now, he does have some extended goals beyond that. He'd like to be able to pay to have a prominent DJ remix one of his songs, and then if he hits beyond that, he'd like to be able to do a video. So he's definitely got some plans for the music. £5 and shipping costs gets you a copy of the CD and a download. For £10 in shipping, you get that download plus 2 copies of the CD. One will have a personalized message to you, and then there are more levels available as well. So be sure to check that out. Next up are Royal Ruckus, a hip-hop group out of Bakersfield, California, with a Kickstarter campaign for a new double album to be titled The Summer of the Cicadas. Now, they've been together since, high school in '98, but it's been years since they'd put anything out, and they feel like they still haven't put out their best music. Here's a clip of their track, He Spread His Arms, just kind of give you a feel for what they sound like.
Life is so simple, life is complex. Life isn't captured in a single mic jack, but it's seen in the blossoms that grow on the trees, and it's seen in the blooms that fall with the leaves. The tree is left empty, barren and still. Tree becomes wood that is used to kill. Third day comes in the blink of an eye. What was once dead becomes resurrected life. Everybody put your hands together, put your hands together, put your hands together. Look up from the ground to the sky. Jesus Christ spread his arms and died. Everybody put your hands together, put your hands together, put your hands together. Look up from the ground to the sky. Jesus Christ spread his arms and died. Jesus Christ spread his arms.
Now their campaign goal is $1,200. They're already a third there with 4 weeks to go. This campaign closes July 23rd. $20 gets you the download of the new album before it releases. $25 gets you a signed CD and that early download and more. Plus, right now, you can get one of their albums, the one that we just heard that from. The song He Spread His Arms was from the album Rumors of Our Demise, have been greatly exaggerated. That is now at Name Your Price over at Bandcamp right now. And then they've got 4 projects over at Noisetrade for free, and then you can leave a tip if you'd like. So definitely check it out. As always, the links will be in the show notes. Next up is Peter Vantine out of Middleton, Massachusetts, with a Kickstarter campaign for an instrumental Christmas album. Now, I actually covered his earlier Kickstarter campaign in a previous episode, but that was before the podcast formally launched, and I'd actually started sharing all these episodes with y'all. I am a fan of his music, though. His series of piano music is titled Prayerful Improvisations, and this one is all Christmas music. Let's hear him talk about the project and hear some of what will be on it.
Hey everyone on Kickstarter, and for those who've been following me for a while now. I'm so grateful for your support and encouragement all these years. As many of you know, over the last few years I've completed 2 Prayerful Improvisations CDs. These are albums comprised of relaxing and peaceful solo piano music led by the Holy Spirit. Many of you responded saying that you would love to have a Christmas one. And so that's what I'm embarking on now. As you can see, I'm not really dressed in Christmas attire. It's the beginning of the summer. The summertime is really the best time to record these albums because it gives me the most freedom and enough time to get it ready before Christmas. The goal is to have this CD in your hands just before Thanksgiving. If you're new to my music and these Prayerful Improvisations projects, you can check out my former Kickstarter campaigns to get more in-depth information.
His campaign goal is $4,900, and he's almost 20% there with just under 4 weeks to go. This campaign closes July 21st. For $10, you get an early download of the album, but $15 gets you the CD before it's released. For $25, that CD's autographed and more, so be sure to check it out. And I have a couple updates. Thanks go out to Chris from the Rock and the Hard Place podcast for giving me a heads up on this. Project 86 just announced on Facebook that they're going to be launching a campaign for their 10th studio album on Monday, June 27th on Pledge Music. So absolutely expect to hear some coverage of that in the next couple weeks. The King's Kaleidoscope album I covered back on episode 53 has started shipping. I just got an email from Lisa Michaels that my vinyl copy of Circle Slide by The Choir was in the mail. That was a project we covered back in episode 38, and Steve Hindlong mentioned that my copy of his project, The Warbler, from episode 42, would likely be in that same package. According to USPS, it should arrive tomorrow, but I got the download link earlier today, and it is great. That's all the campaigns for this week, but I'd like to ask you to do something. If this is your first time watching or listening, please subscribe. You can do that at iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, wherever you found it. In fact, I made it really easy for you. If you head over to the website crowdfundingchristianmusic.com and click on the subscribe button, it'll actually show you how and where to subscribe for video or audio in a bunch of different ways. If you've been along with me on this podcast for a while, thank you. For you, I have the Dare to Share. The show notes and website have links to the podcast page on Facebook and Google+, as well as Twitter. Grab the post or the tweet for this episode, episode 56, and share it or retweet it, either on your wall or in a private message with just one other person you think might connect with it. And if you back any of the campaigns, or if you just want to help them spread the word, be sure to tweet about it, post it on Facebook, Google+, mention it to your friends in real life, spread the word. If you want to send me feedback, head over to the Facebook page for the podcast and like it, then message me, follow at the other CCM on Twitter, shoot me a tweet, or you can just use, good old-fashioned email, feedback at crowdfundingchristianmusic.com. That works too. If you like the theme song at the beginning of the show, it's Hypostatic Union by the X Structure out of South Africa, and all of their music is Name Your Price over at Bandcamp right now, so be sure to check them out. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. There will be lots more campaigns to cover. I'm Garrett Godfrey, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.